It's a Wednesday, so it's time to see what's happening on post this coming week. And here to tell us about it is Community Relations Liaison Virginia Aid. Thanks for being here again this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
There's another change of command. I feel like we've had a number of them. Who's it going to be this week?
This week is 428, which is our Field Artillery Schoolhouse Brigade. It is Colonel Sharstein and Colonel Tomlinson, and they're on the polo field. So as you drive by, you can honk if you can't come out and join us, or you can be sure to join us at 8 in the morning out at the polo field. Tomorrow.
Okay, and there is a stable call happening tomorrow night as well. It's happening at 5. What all's going on with that?
Yeah, so bookend events, but we do stable calls, which, like, the history of stable call is really that soldiers at the end of the day used to go tie up their horses, and that was their chance to like decompress. So we call it stable call, but it's an opportunity to engage with our leadership teams, directorates from across Fort Sill. There's snacks, and it's just a good time and a great way to network with less pressure.
Now this next one's real interesting because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they've talked about Deadpool 3 recently, because I think I saw something about Blake Lively talking about it. But Deadpool 2 is happening at the Sheridan Theater. When is it happening, and what do people need to know if they want to go to that?
So that event is Friday night. I can't answer any of your questions about Deadpool. I'm not super informed. It's Friday night at the Sheridan Theater. It is run by our BOSS program, so the movie is free. Come on over, come on in. It's at 6 p.m. And any of those concessions go toward providing ticket opportunities and trips for single soldiers. Better opportunity for single soldiers.
All right, and why do they have these?
This is their way to fundraise. So at any sort of softball or events on post, they can set up concessions. They have a right to do that where some legally don't. And this is, we have a theater, so we might as well use it. And this is their way of putting that space to work.
So I'm not good at running, especially after having a kid, but this one would make me run if there was really Bigfoot. A Bigfoot Run is happening on Saturday. Is it too late for people to register?
Absolutely not. I cannot attest to if there are any actual packets left, but this is a part of the Run series, so it builds this huge rocket ship. If you're doing that, don't miss it if you're building that rocket ship, but it is at Lettra on Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Get out there. It's a 5K.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. How long? Yeah. How far are people running?
If you don't register, you are welcome to come out there and join them for your morning run.
Okay, and also happening on Saturday, there's a lot of double events going on here. Magician Tyler Corso is going to be performing, so maybe if you don't want to run, you can go relax. Yeah. Maybe if you ran and you want to relax, this is going on. Who can attend this show?
Anybody who has a visitor's pass. The shows are at 6 and 8. If you purchase in advance, your tickets are $15, and if you purchase at the door, they're $20. I mean, from all the clips that I've seen on TikTok, he's pretty cool.
All right, sounds like a fun night. Was there anything else you were hoping to talk about?
There's lots more happening on Fort Sill. You can find all of that on our Facebook pages. We would love to have you at anything that you see there.
All right, as always, Virginia, it was great. Thanks for being here.
See you next week.
See you next week.